We're here once again, only on its After Hours, only on the After Hours YouTube channel. Joining me here on location, this young lady here. Well, a lot of big things going on. She's new to the business, but already she's causing a lot of, let's say, good fortunes or chaos. She is flaunting what she has, and while she has a sharp mind to boot, I give you the curvaceous, but sexy, but the very astute, and business-minded. I'll give you Miss Trixie Dicksin. So, Trixie, let's start off here with so what made you decide to get into the industry at this age? Like what made you decide to, as they say, hop on a bad foot and do a good thing?
Well, it's a really good question and it's a really long answer. Yeah, I'm going to be 55 the next week. So I did get a very late start in this. However, I've always had my fingers in it a little bit. I've always been into group sex and voyeurism since I was 17, my very first group sex experience. And I think that's where it all began. I always loved having a lot of men watch me, perform for them basically. And when I was 21, gosh, we ended up in Vegas and just kind of fell into a huge swingers convention. That was amazing. This was way before cell phones or cell phones that had cameras even. So I just remember being up on a stage getting fucked in a room full of people. I swear there had to be 100 people watching and all these flash cubes going off on those old Kodak cameras. Gosh, I wish I could find some of those photos. I don't know how to track those down from way back in the early 90s, but it would sure be fun. If anyone was there at that swingers convention at the Sahara in Vegas, let me know. So from there, I was married for 25 years, very vanilla relationship. And so when that ended, it was just kind of natural that I fell back into my old sordid ways and really dived into swinger lifestyle. Really enjoyed that. Met a lot of amazing people, a lot of amazing porn stars, which is, I guess, brings me around to how I got started. Madison Millstar, beautiful, beautiful porn star, is very good friends and playmate of mine. She's introduced me to quite a few people in her home state. And then I was lucky enough to meet Naughty JoJo, who is incredible. Anyone who is friends with Naughty JoJo knows that she is a promoter of women in industry. She'll do anything she can to help you reach your goals and dreams. So big shout out to her. And I got to film with her, being one of her girls with some bukkake and blow bangs. And I love blow bangs and bukkake. Just, yeah, that was one of my very favorite things. So from there, they just kind of told me, go for SCORE group. Try to get on with SCORE group. And sure enough, SCORE group took me. So that was awesome because I had great referrals, I'm sure. I had a fabulous 2-day shoot in Miami with SCORE group. Incredible people, makeup artists, camera people. It was a lot of fun. It was so hard, difficult. Well, the boys were hard, but it was very difficult. It's a lot more work than people realize, especially at my age. Maybe my stamina is not as much, but you've got to keep these positions and keep going for, good 4 minutes so they can get all the film that they want. And let's see, from there, one of my co-stars was Nikki Rebel, and he's amazing, and so is his wife and their company. And they invited me to work with Team Skeet, who I love. I would love to go back and work with Team Skeet again in Fort Lauderdale. That was just last month. And that was amazing. That was a whole different genre, though. At SCORE, I was a MILF with 25-year-olds, which, oh boy, who wouldn't love that? And at Team Skeet, I found out I'm a GILF. So I was the naughty Nana, and that was an amazing experience. And I got to do my first girl-on-girl professional shoot I do love girl on girl. I had a girlfriend for a while before I was married, and so it's, you know, I'm no stranger to that kind of fun. And now in May, I get to go to gosh, is it Private Society and film with them. So I mean, things are happening. And it's a long answer, isn't it?
So let's start off here with so what is that like now for you? Because it's an ego boost. Like all of a sudden you work with people, as you said, 25, 30, much younger than you, and they're into you. So how much is for you? Is that like an ego boost? Like, hey, I'm still good looking. I still got it. I still have the hops.
I think that's the only reason I do this. It's I'm certainly not business minded enough to make a fortune out of it, and it's a lot of hard work to be doing that. But it's the ego boost. It's the adrenaline rush. It's the I like to be the object of, you know, desire. And oh yeah, I like that. It just makes me feel sexy. And who doesn't want to feel sexy, especially at my age? And having them put me with 25-year-olds, oh my word, what a dream that was. I've decided 25 is my favorite number.
So let's talk about the OnlyFans, the many vids. That's your stuff here. How much work goes into it? Who helps you with that? And how do you select what you want to do? Like, how do you figure out sort of like your brand? Because it's tough because you have all these ideas and you're trying to figure it out. Like, okay, how am I going to market this so that I can make some money?
Well, I am very computer illiterate, darn it. So I have a lot of help. I have wonderful people. I have a gentleman who goes by Tiger Shark, and he is an amazing photographer and amazing to make my brand photo. If you've ever seen my little eye, the blue eyes with the purple background, that's kind of my logo. And he has taught me a lot, along with Naughty Jojo. They both tell me, you know, this is what you should do. You should get on this platform, that platform. The first thing I needed to do was establish on Twitter. I needed to get a following. So they helped me with that. The very first picture on my Twitter page is me getting my face covered with cum, and it's the big blue eyes. So that's kind of my brand right there. So we did a lot of that, which was amazingly fun, and it still is fun. And I look forward to any opportunity that we get to film and do that with Tiger Shark. But so that was the first thing. Get on Twitter, build your following. You have to build a following. So then I have OnlyFans, and I was so terrible at OnlyFans. I couldn't figure out how to post a thing. I try to do much better. I think I've always given a lot away for free. So like I said, I'm not really making any money at this. However, it would be nice to. Once I got my Twitter and my OnlyFans, I have Chatterbait and ManyVids, but I'm still learning how to navigate those. ManyVids I think would be really good to get on, because I like to do pee videos, and that's very limited opportunity to post any of that stuff. But once I did get a following, then I was accepted as a model on Sex Panther. I don't know, have you heard Sex Panther? Because I love that platform. It's so fun and easy. So that's kind of what happened. I'm not great at it, but I'm working at it.
So, what's the next step then for you? Like, what do you want to do next? And how do you select the people that you want to work with? Like, what do you look for when you're trying to find other collaborators?
Ooh, okay, collaborate. Not a huge fan of collaborate. I'll do it, but it really doesn't do much for me because, like I said, I'm so bad at posting things and editing and all that business. So my preference is to work for production companies, and like the SCORE Group and Team Skeet, things like that. There's Tadpole in Chicago that I'm hoping we're kind of chatting a little bit. So hopefully I can maybe do some work with them. I don't know. How do I choose? I just like to be naughty. I'm naturally dirty minded, and if you give me an opportunity to take my clothes off for you and make you, you know, turned on, I'll do it. And if you want to throw some money at me while I do it, that's even better. So my next things would be hoping that I can work possibly 1 week a month with a studio, a production company that it's all just laid out for me. They tell me, show up, here's your script, do this, da 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 da, and that's it. That's easy. I guess I'm kind of a lazy porn star.
So all right, so going forward here, and as you said, you're doing all this. What's the plan for this year? Like, is there any plans to go to conventions? Is there any plans to, travel more? Like, for you, what are some things on your bucket list that you want to get done this year?
I would love to attend like an ADN or conventions and things like that. And I am kind of poking around, finding out what it all entails. Exactly what's it about? I mean, I don't know. I never really watched porn before, so this is kind of, I just like making videos and being dirty. But yeah, I would like to go to conventions. I would love to do some scenes with more cocks in my face coming on me. I like that kind of stuff, like a whole room full. I've been hearing things about like glory holes. How fun would that be? I'd love to film some of that kind of stuff. Gangbangs for sure. I've never had two dicks in me at once, so that would be great. Even like airtight would be awesome. Let's do some of that, guys. Just that's the porn side. I'd like to explore all kinds of possibilities, and I'm open to anything. Like I said, I like girls too. If they're pretty girls, send her my way. I'd like to play. But personally, I want to do a hot air balloon ride. That's something that I've always wanted to do. I've done skydiving, and I thought that was amazing. I would like to do naked skydiving. I hear there is an opportunity for that. But hot air balloon is probably my next thing that I want to check off my bucket list. And just enjoying life, being good to people, having fun. I like to laugh a lot.
So how tough is it sometimes, doing all this when you're trying to arrange your schedule? Like, who helps you with, getting all this together? Because I'm guessing you have all these ideas, you're trying to put them down, and for you, it's like, oh, it seems like a mountain of stuff. Like, oh crap, I gotta do this and this and this and this and this and this and this. And who helps? Like, who are the people that, besides Naughty JoJo and Tiger Shark, that you're surrounding yourself so they can help with like scheduling your OnlyFans, all this good stuff, so that you can literally check off all the things on your bucket list?
Well, besides them, okay, so I have my lover that is amazing and he supports everything that I do. I'm trying to get him more involved in helping with anything online, editing and posting and things like that. He does do some of that, getting better at it, but he has a full-time job, so there's not a whole lot of time for him either. Like I said, I'm kind of a lazy porn star. I don't do a whole lot. If somebody says, "Can you be here on this date?" My day job is pretty flexible. I can usually make it happen. I'm not on the computer all the time. I feel like I'm on it all the time, but gosh, I know how hard these women and men work to really make a living at this, because I'm not even scratching the surface, and I feel like I'm on that thing all the time. But no, no. Besides Naughty JoJo and Tiger Shark and my guy here at home, but it's just us. So, well, anybody who wants to put a shout out, like Nikki Rebel, he did. He helped me get on with Team Skeet, so that was cool. So I try to make friends and connections that way.
How does somebody become friends with you? Like, how tough is it nowadays to like figure out who you're figure out stuff when, as you said, everything's done online? Like, everything now is like you meet people via Zooms, you meet people via Twitter, Instagram. You're somebody who's a generation of face to face. So for you, like, how tough is it trying to make connections when a lot of people go, "Oh yeah, let's Skype, let's do this, let's do that," and it's like we just have a regular conversation.
Yeah. Well, if I could figure out Skype and all that, WhatsApp and all that stuff, then I feel very lucky. I swear it's hit and miss for me every time I try to set up a Skype call. but they usually come through in one way or the other. If not, I'll just call you on my cell phone. I like texting though. I do. I like texting. I think because we're so busy and women, we like to multitask. And so if I can text and, do a speaking text, if it ever comes out right, because Siri hates me, yeah, then I can be doing something else. So no, I mean, it's all right. I like to hear from my fans. I think Sex Panther is my very favorite platform to use. And that's probably for obvious reasons. But I also, talk to people on Twitter and OnlyFans and things. And we usually, find a way to get together and video chat and have a little fun. As far as my close friends, I've got friends. Man, I've got friends from 4th grade, and I am really blessed to have them. So they might not be 100% aware of what I do for my, my side gig. But no, I keep my friends for a long time. And, you don't have to talk to them every day. You know who your real friends are.
Yeah. So for you, what's I guess like right now, the best thing you've done so far in terms of like your porn career? Give me the one scene or the one event that you did, but you look and go, this is just like perfect. Everything went well. I had fun. And it turned out great.
Well, let's see. We have that new one coming out with Team Skeet. I haven't seen it yet, but that was a blast. And that was different because we had actual lines to say. So that was really interesting. And then impromptu lines that we had to make up. So that was a lot of fun. I hope that turns out really well. And I hope people get a laugh out of it too, besides getting off, because we had a good time doing that. I've got a lot of real positive feedback from the SCORE, the anal shoot that we did. People seem to like that. My personal favorite is really just the set that we did in a private apartment with a bunch of guys jacking off on my face and using me. And it was so much fun for me, and hopefully I think it was fun for them too. But I think that was my favorite. And it was I can't say it was a home movie because it was a professional that shot it, but it's kind of a personal video I have. I should really get it out there and let you all see it.
Well, there you have it. Once again, I give you the beautiful, the talented, the lovely. I give you it's Miss Trixie Dicksin. Trixie, before I let you go, where can fans check you out at? Where is the Twitter page, Instagram, the website, OnlyFans? Where can fans hit you up at?
Thank you for asking that. Twitter is at Dicksin Trixie, and the D and the T are capitalized. OnlyFans is at Dicksin Trixie. And my very favorite, sexpanther.com, Trixie D. Thank you so much for having me.
No, thank you for coming on once again, ladies. So Trixie Dicksin, when we come back, we got a lot more going on here, only on It's After Hours, only on the After Hours YouTube channel.